Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be replacing the transfer case fluid in this 2008 Pathfinder. This is one with V6 engine and it's a four-wheel drive. If we come here to the user's manual or owner's manual and go to the capacities recommended, the capacities and recommended fuel and lubricants page, it does say here for the transfer fluid you would use for the all-mode four-wheel drive and part-time four-wheel drive, you would use the genuine Nissan Matic D ATF, Continental US and Alaska, or Canada Nissan automatic transmission fluid, and it has number 8 with a star. So if we come here to the number 8, it says genuine Nissan Matic D ATF or equivalent, if available, may also be used. So you can use equivalent if you like to. The only thing here is not mentioned is the capacities. You see the capacity is a line, which means they want you to do it at the dealership. Now I didn't call to see how much it would cost, but I would think it's a few $100s. So the auto mode is important. Let me show you what they're talking about. Oh yeah, I also tried to make the vehicle level, completely level, because that's the best way to do it for transmission, for the transfer case and the differential, which I'm going to be doing next. So you see there in the bubble, I'm using this 4-foot long level, and the bubble is in the middle there, so that is a very good level. The 4 mode or auto mode is this, what they are talking about. Now this is of course automatic, and this is the selector, and it is on auto. I always drive it on auto. If you drive it in 2-wheel drive, it will give you maybe a mile or 2 each gallon fuel economy, so it is more fuel consumption if you do it in auto, but I like it in auto much better. It's more good drive for me. I like it. There is also the 4 high and 4 low 4-wheel drive. That's what they're talking about for the transfer case. Now the reason that is important is the capacity of the transfer case fluid. I was checking online because the manual doesn't say how much fluid, so I was checking online, and the Google AI responses were telling me it is 3 quarts of oil if it's a regular V6 engine, or if it is the one with 4-wheel drive and auto mode, it may be 5 quarts. So mine is auto, but I still went ahead and got 3 quarts only. If I need more, I'll go back to Nissan and get more, but here is the 3 I got. I got them from Nissan directly. I like to buy genuine parts whenever possible from the dealership. I think they are the best option for the vehicle, no matter if they are lower quality than the aftermarket ones. I think they still do a good job for the vehicle, but you know, you do your thing, and if you like the aftermarket ones, you just go with that, especially when the price is equivalent to what the aftermarket is. In this case, I think these were about $13 a piece, or maybe 16, I can't remember, but it's not that much expensive. You will also need crush washer. So I got crush washers here from Amazon. The ones from Nissan are $8 each, and I would need a total of 6 for everything. For the transfer case I need 2, but differentials front and rear, each one would need 2 also. So I would have need to spend 8 multiplied by 6. And instead I went to Amazon and searched for it, and I found this brand RKX, and this is a made in the USA washer, direct replacement for the Nissan one. 4 of these were $13, so I need 6, so I went ahead and got 2 packs, so $25, $26 for 8. It's doable. And also you will need some like pump like this, because once you remove the refill plug and drain plug, and then you put the drain plug back in, and you want to refill it, you would need to push the liquid from here up to the refill plug, and this will fit one quart bottles very easily. So this was about $10 from Amazon also. They sell it different brands at different places like Advanced Auto Parts and Walmart. You will also need a 10mm hex bit like this, 3/8 inch, or well, that's the same one actually. This is the 10mm, or you can use Allen wrench like this. If you have strong hands, you may be able to use this to loosen it for both the drain and refill plug. I'm going to use this extended reach ratchet from Gear Wrench. This is the 84 tooth. I might use this, I don't know, or might use the breaker bar here, 3/8 inch breaker bar to loosen it. We'll see. But you will also need some towels to, clean up, and you will need some gloves to protect your hands. If you don't have gloves, it's still fine. Just make sure you wash your hands quickly. And these are the same hex bits, but they are all longer style. I also have this pump, but I think this is not needed. It's just so big, and I don't think it fits this job actually. So that's where we are at. And also you will need the torque wrench. So the torque specifications for the drain and refill plugs is not specifically mentioned by Nissan, but Google AI responses tells me it is 26 foot-pounds. I usually like to go a little bit above that, so I might go to 28 foot-pound of torque when I'm tightening, but we'll see. So here we are, and this here will go down and show you. The best or easier access to it will be going through the driver side door and just go under. So that's what we're gonna do now. Alright guys, so here is the transfer case, and this is, I can't reach it, this is the refill plug. And I wish I had more space under this vehicle. I don't have enough space. Man. Come on, focus. Okay. So here is the drain, a refill plug. And it is the usually it is the one on top. And the drain plug will be on the bottom. And that is the one. And drain plug, in this case, is on the other side, this one here. So make sure you loosen the fill plug first to make sure you can fill it without draining. If you drain it and you can't fill it, then you're in trouble. And this one is not focusing. What's the deal here? I'm sorry guys, it's not focused. Okay, here it is. Alright, so that is the drain plug. So we'll go ahead and do that and show you after. Alright guys, so after using some muscle, I was able to break loose the fill plug there, and then I after that broke off the drain plug, and it's almost finished draining now, as you can see there. The liquid came out, just regular red, so I don't know, it wasn't dark or black, it was red. So alright, let's look at the drain plug and fill plug. So there is the drain plug, and sorry, this is fill plug, not drain. This is the fill plug, and it's in very good shape. It's not rusty or anything. and this is the washer, the old washer, and this is the fill plug, I mean drain plug, sorry, drain. The long one is the drain. That black piece is a magnet. The drain plug is also in good shape, is not rusty, and the 10mm hex bit got in them very easily, so I didn't need a hammer or anything, they just got in. So this magnet is what you want to wipe clean very well, and then you install it back in the drain. This is supposed to catch metal shavings during use, and as you can see, it's not really that bad in my case, so the transfer case should be in good shape based on what I see here. So, and I drove it a little, maybe about 2 hours ago. I drove it for 15 miles or so to warm up the liquid, the fluid, and parked it and let it cool off or cool down, and I'm doing the job now. Let me bring the washers and make sure they fit. So these are the washers I got from Amazon. Let's see. Yeah, at first glance I think they fit, and they are exactly what it's needed. See, they fit exactly on top of the original. There you go. So they are exact fit. So these will be trashed. We'll use 2 of the new ones. I'm gonna put these aside so I don't mix them up. So yeah, the next step is to start filling up with that pump. So I'll show you that next. Okay guys, so the draining completed, and I put the drain plug back in, and that is the one with the magnet. Make sure that is the case. Otherwise you will hear a loud noise when you're driving if you put them backwards. Set the torque wrench to 28 foot-pounds of torque, and it is connected, and I'm going to go ahead and start tightening the drain plug. Oh, it's already good. All right, I didn't even do it with the torque wrench, I did it with this thing, and it seems like it was almost at like 24 foot-pounds of torque. Once I pushed it with this, see, now it's good. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna remove that and start filling. Alright guys, so this thing actually fits the one quart bottles, and the hose, I just wish the hose was a little bit longer and softer. It's a bit stiff and it's not long enough, so I have to hold it, but I haven't pumped anything yet, so we'll start doing this. There is liquid coming. Now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna stop videoing and we'll hold the tube because I have a feeling it's gonna fall. So okay guys, so I put 2 quarts in it already, and this is my 3rd quart, and I was holding it in a position like this, so it is going downward in the hole there. Let me try to focus. Here we go. So I was holding it like this and pumping, and nothing was coming out, and now all of a sudden there is a draining fluid. That means it is full in my opinion. So if you are, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand so you can see there it is. I'm sorry, it's not focusing. Oh, sorry guys, trying to use with one hand and my my gloves are oily. All right. Okay, now it is focused enough. So it was pointing down, and now I'm gonna pump, and you will see it's going to drain out the amount I'm pumping. and that's a good sign that it is full. Yeah, now it's pointing down. It's pointing down, and you see now I'm gonna pump, and it is draining out, so it is full at this point. So once you do this yourself, you'll know what I mean. So it is full at this point. I'm gonna put the fill plug back in and finish the job. Alright guys, so the job is completed. Now the transfer case has a new fluid in it. So I ended up using 2 quarts and whatever out of this. So I'm at 20 ounce. So I used 2 quarts and 12 ounce. 2 ounce, I say I just wasted it trying to make sure it's full. So 2 quarts and 10 ounce is what I technically used. And looking at the one that is drained, I think it is correct, because it's not that much compared to the engine oil, for example. It's usually half full, the pan. So now it's just like 1/4 full. Alright, so I think we are good. What I'm going to do later is I'm going to put that old fluid in these empty cores to make sure that it's correct, and that's all. You don't have to do that part because you saw that it was draining when I was filling the last few pumps, so I know it is full. Alright, so that concludes this job, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. One thing I want to mention about the 28 foot-pounds of torque on the torque wrench, when it clicked, it actually was not, it didn't seem like it was tight enough to me. So when I'm pushing it further, it goes further, it tightens further very easily, not like I was forcing it too much. So I would say maybe go 30 foot-pounds or maybe even more, or at least until you feel it tight and it's not going anymore. You know, it's just the way it feels. Alright, well, thanks again for watching this video with me, and I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. If you have questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I will leave a link to the products that I used in the comments in the description below, as long as they are available online, and you can take a look. Alright, thanks, bye bye.